Hey everybody, we are actually
Well, I've been sitting here on this dock by the bay, watching my blue skies turn to gray. Didn't know if I should run or stay, so I pulled up Mike's weather page, 'cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. Well, I admit that I had one or a few, 'cause I was down and I was feeling blue. But then I clicked on Mike's fan page. I saw all my friends now, I'm okay. 'Cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. We all know Mike's a real fun guy. He'll track the storms as they blow by. But when the drunk donkey comes out to play, Miss Julie, take his phone away. 'Cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away.
Not sure what the gusts are, but
well, there's Louie and her too. No telling what they're gonna do.
I think we're
you
just
know
getting a
it's
little higher gusts.
got more than a million fans. Yeah, 'cause now Mike's weather page, you know it's got the
Trying to keep the camera from getting wet.
Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. Mike's weather page, you know it's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away.
Hey. I love that. Hey. Happy pre-Turkey Day. Yeah, it's Turkey Eve. How does that work out? Thanksgiving Eve? Is that how you say it? So, hey, good morning, everybody. We are ready to talk some weather, coming to you live from Oldsmar, Florida. Beautiful little town sandwiched right between Tampa Bay and Clearwater. 2 dogs today. It's BOGO day. I had Hunter and Louie came over a little jealous. I could not believe it. I picked up Hunter. Louie gave me those little eyes. Next thing you know, he's got his paws on the chair. So we're going to show both dogs today, Miss Shelly Ross. How you like that? And then we got some weather to talk about. We're going to talk about this storm. Not a lot of tornadoes yesterday overnight, but we still have a chance today. We're going to get into all that. And talk about your Thanksgiving forecast, as it's 2 days away. Did you like my little post this morning? Nobody got it. I was like, we'll see if the models squash the idea. Leftovers are cooking. Nobody said anything. I had it perfect. Leftovers are cooking. Let's see if the models squash any chance. Anyway. So, Daily Brew brought to you by our great friends at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. If you go in there for any holiday spirits, please swing by ABC. Tell them you're a big Mike's Weather Page fan, and they'll tell you that they love us too. 5 years strong. I think Louie was maybe a puppy when ABC started sponsoring our show. I can't believe it. You were just a little puppy. Oh, anyway, yeah, Lightning won last night. Mr. Williams Scrunk, it was the last second, right? Mary Kay from St. Cloud. Kate, Richard Reamer saying hello. Hello. Will Parker from Carolina. Josh talking about the Fawns. Is that the Happy Days Fawns? Oh, Sean, you the man. I already got your setup there. Kiss that pup. All right, Mary Kay. That was from Mary Kay. Oh, anyway. Hope everybody's doing good, man. I'm getting kind of excited. We got all the stuff out of the attic. That was yesterday's discussion. I got all my trips. I made 4 different segments of trips. I was like doing 6 to 7 things a trip in the attic. And every time I got to about the 6th or 7th thing, I was sweating. So I came in and last thing I had to get the deer with the gold glitter. It was all over me. So I planned it perfectly and pulled the deer out last so I could take a shower and wash away the golden glitter. So then I texted the yard guy today, and he's coming today, so I can start working on the yard tomorrow. Can't wait. Julie's already got the house looking good. Got 1 tree up. We got a kid's tree and a adult tree. So here's current radar, by the way, if you're wondering what that is. That's radar. There's our frontal line making its way into the Florida Panhandle, into lower Alabama and Georgia now. So we'll see what kind of storms develop throughout the day. Daytime heating will help possibly, but this is live radar. It's going to flatten out a little bit. We'll show you what we're going to be looking at in the next couple days. We still have that secondary surge popping possibly into Florida. Really going to talk about that here in a second. So, Vivid, I lost 5 pounds and gained it back when we went to Varsity Club last night. Don't forget to set your scales back 10 pounds, by the way. Good morning, Mr. Cliff. Wet in Pensacola. Jamie says, yep, I see you right now getting heavy rain. This is Hunter, by the way. He's trying to do his best Louis impression. All right, let's talk about some things I got open here. Let's see. First and foremost, here is the Tropics. Yes. Why are we talking about that? I don't know. Because it's there. It's the National Hurricane Center, right? We have to talk about it. Comment of the year yesterday that I get paid to fearmonger when I post these maps. I wanted to give them the National Hurricane Center's phone number, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to respond. I've only responded to 2 trolls all year. We only have a month to go. But anyway, National Hurricane Center. So this yellow guy is at 10%. It's Invest 99. There are models, believe it or not, but there's absolutely no convection attached to this thing. It's fizzling out. There's a lot of dry air down there. And it doesn't look like it's going to do much. If it does, it's going to bring rain, Central America, but there's really nothing attached to it. Now, this is like leftover PTC 22. PTC 22. PTC. It could develop. They're thinking it might be vents by the end of the week, but we know how that goes. It was going to be vents last time. Now it's, got another chance. Anyway, it's up to 60%. Could bring some action to the Azores maybe, but we'll see. That's it. So 2 things on the NHC map. And the little X means words the low pressure now, and this is where they expect the development area to be. If you ever wonder what that means, that is the area that they expect there could be development down the road. Not now, later. All right, what else is going on in the weather world? This is Alaska. That is the lower part of Alaska. There is hurricane force low pounding Alaska right now. Silly us one time, we thought about taking a Alaskan cruise, and I was looking this time of year, and I was wondering why I couldn't find any. Well, then I started thinking, duh, this is where they get their most nastiest weather. So ain't gonna be no ships in this. But this is pretty strong. Strong winds. 90 plus mile an hour could be hitting the lower parts of Alaska right now, and we're getting big snow. Check this out. They're getting blizzard snow because of that. So there you go. That's happening now. All right, today, this is what we're going to be talking about. Sneaky Gulf low. This is what I posted this morning. Nothing tropical, nothing organized. It's El Nino-ish. I know I've been talking about this for days, and first thing I did this morning, wake up, obviously, and then I read the NHC discussion out of Tampa Bay, and they're talking about this potential low developing in the Gulf. So I'm going to get into that here in a little bit. But this is what might be coming to the lower part of Florida Peninsula Friday into maybe Saturday. So it could be a little something brewing from leftovers. As far as today, let's talk about today. Today. Yeah, Shelly, it'd be a lot of drink package. Morning, Habanero's Dream. Christoph, hey, a new name from Somerville. Thanks for joining us. Bob, there's a respiratory bug going around. Did not know that. What's up, Miss Tropical Troubles? Good morning. Were you watching old Ryan Hall? I know you're a big Ryan Hall watcher. I don't have the patience. He does a great job. Definitely has a great job streaming storms. Katie Pope from Savannah, Georgia. You gotta love it. Savannah. Love all the old houses up there. I always think of Forrest Gump, the White House, the old plantation house. Out in the woods. All right, so here's the storm map for today. We have a yellow area that could be 5% tornado chances. We are going to see storms develop throughout the day, stretching all the way to lower Virginia. So I'll show you some future radar here. Our frontal line is going to flatten out a little bit, and it's going to finally kind of peter out and push out to Atlantic. Thanksgiving looks pretty darn good for everybody. A little bit of coastal rains, maybe in central western Gulf, maybe a little lingering in the eastern part of this mid-Atlantic there early morning, and then that's it. So I'll show you some Thanksgiving stuff. But this is today, so we're going to be watching for storms today. There's your tornado outlook for today. The brown area, sometimes we will have a tornado watch possibly. We'll see what they say, but it's ongoing now, so we don't have a watch. I don't believe right now. I have to look, but brown is 5%. Slight chances all the way up the eastern coast there, and then tomorrow we got a dark green here for eastern part of North Carolina tomorrow morning. They're saying so. There'll still be some storms possible tomorrow morning to watch early for the eastern parts of North Carolina. Now we are going to see rains across Florida. We could see a random thunderstorm here and there, tomorrow. Good news, right? Rain doesn't look that much though, unfortunately. I'll have to show you some rain accumulation. As far as watches go right now, let's see right now. No watches are in effect right now. I want to make sure that. If you ever wonder what those colors mean too, by the way, on the page here I got this graphic. Really goes into what it means. So light green means nothing organized, severe, but could be some thunderstorms in the light green area. No severe thunderstorms expected. National Weather Service defines a severe thunderstorm as wind gusts of at least 58 miles an hour and or hail to 1 inch and or a tornado. So when you're in light green, they don't expect winds up to 58 or over 58. They don't expect hail an inch or more, and they don't expect a tornado in light green. And that's what we have tomorrow here. So random storm, random thunderstorm maybe, but that's that. Rain accumulations. Let's take a look at that real quick. Then I want to get into that little Gulf thingy. Here's day one rains. This is what to expect today, Tuesday to Wednesday. Heavy precipitation farther north you go. Here's tomorrow. A little bit lingers. You can see that. This is what we're talking about. A little more heavier across the eastern Carolinas tomorrow, Wednesday. And then here comes Thursday, Thanksgiving. Boom. Not a lot. Eastern seaboard, maybe not much at all. We do have a slight chance here on Thanksgiving Day of some coastal showers. A little bit of snow up for the north, mainly New York north. So light rains possible coming in. This is that frontal line leftovers that we've been watching that might end up going into Florida on Friday, maybe Saturday. So this is what's brewing on Thanksgiving Day. That's what's cooking. But overall, Thanksgiving, a little bit of pop of rain out west. Some of that obviously to be snow. And then on Friday, there's what we don't know is what comes down here across the south. Saturday, a little better. Sunday, I'm not going to go that far out. There's another frontal line, bunch of juice maybe coming early week. I don't know. what that is all about. We'll take a look at that, see if there's a frontal line coming in. For that, let's take a look at that real quick. So here's another good map we can look at of what's coming. Then we'll look at some temperatures. Not a lot of snow for the north. It does not appear. So here's the overall picture. Today is obviously dark green. What if we can do a different background? I don't know what we can do here. I don't like that background. Let's see. White. How about that? Ugh. Ooh, that's not even nothing. What's up with that? Ugh, God, you can't even see the NASA terrain. That's a little better right here. We'll do NASA. All right, so here's today's range. Obviously a big old patch of action all the way up. Later today to tomorrow morning, there's your rains continuing into tomorrow morning. Here is tomorrow through tomorrow night. Light rains, maybe a little heavier rains. And then as we get closer to Thanksgiving morning, there's our frontal line gets a little push. So Thanksgiving morning, we could see 40s, possibly. Check that out, huh? We could see 30s in the Panhandle. 41 in Mobile. 60, that's cold for Tampa. 47 for Jacksonville, Thanksgiving. Front doesn't quite make it through to South Florida for Thanksgiving Day. And then let's leave it up here for the New England folks. So there's not a lot of snow, man. We showed a lot of snow, but man, this is just not enough cold air behind to create that. So not a lot of snow for the Northeast. Out west, yes, this is waking up. Here's Thanksgiving Day. Obviously, we were talking about this. So there is a break, though. Look at this. I feel sorry, Okeechobee South, but look at that. High temperatures on Thanksgiving Day. 65 around Tallahassee. 70s here across the I-4 corridor. 72 Daytona Beach. So that's your Thanksgiving temps. Very little rain on the map. Just some, unfortunately, for the upper Gulf Coast. We'll see about that. With some snow out west. So it's been pretty much solid on the forecast. Look at that big old snow out west. This is on Friday, leading up into Friday morning. And here comes that Gulf blob on Friday. See a little L, little low pressure, little low pressure. We'll see. Nothing organized, but it could bring some storms into Florida. So let's dive into that. Let's look at some future radar first. How about that? Ian. Yeah, a lot of rain. Not now. Right now, look at it. You have Invest 99 on your doorstep, Ian, down there in Jamaica, but there's nothing. Look at this. It just fizzled. So down here, there is a weak signature here of Invest 99, but lots of dry air down there. So not sure if you're going to get much at all from this Invest 99. We can look at another map here. It's pretty cool to look at. This is your moisture map, water vapor. Look at all that dry air. Here's Jamaica. This is all dry air. Yellow wood. But so somewhere down here is Invest 99, a little bit of moisture, but yellows and oranges are dry air. So there's very unlikely Invest 99 is going to do anything. But it is got some funny looking spaghetti models. Don't look at that at all. That has nothing, nothing at all. But it is an Invest, and there are spaghetti models, so I did put it on the page. But it's nothing. All the intensity models keep it below tropical storm pretty much. Well, there's a couple, but so nothing to worry about. It doesn't look like it's going to do anything. Oh, I even have graphics up here. Let's see what they look like. There it is. It's sponsored by David Copperfield. It's the magical disappearing Invest 99. Crazy, right? All right, let's go back to Wendy. Let's talk about Our low pressure. Yes, 50 mile an hour winds. Mark, yes. So I posted that. You're going to get more winds today. I didn't even really look at current winds. I know 441's closed because of the winds. Let's talk about that real quick, too, before I forget. But they were expecting hurricane force winds in the mountains of the Appalachians. So let's take a look at that real quick. Tennessee, Kentucky. Where are you at? Right here. Here's... I was hoping we could get a little more better look here, but we really don't. Wow! Hey! Still to come. Noon, 1 o'clock. Let's show you. So these brown areas across the mountains here, that's 70s. So it's going to be windy across the top. It's the jet stream. The jet stream's low level jet they call it. So mountain tops are high. So, higher up you go, the windier it gets. But this, not very common to get 70 mile an hour winds in the mountains. So, I know we got one fire burning. There is a rain coming, thank goodness. There was a little concern of some wildfires, but the rain is coming. We can get a little closer here with the Euro. I think we get to Knoxville. I can see a little better here. So here's the mountains a little better. And the Euro's predicting still a max wind of 63 knots to come. That's this afternoon. So it's going to get even windier. Later today. So early afternoon, man, it's going to get windy. Holy cow, still to come. Look at that. Anything red is 50s, 60s knots. And I am not a good knot person. Shelley, what's 63 knots? $70 something? I don't wear stretchy pants, Katie. Hey, Bill Barclay. Golf blob is the word of El Nino. Yep. Yeah, you're right. Loretta Reed. Yep. Power outages, unfortunately, would be kind of an issue. 72.5, Shelley says. All right. Thank you for the stars, Jennifer. Super windy. Hurricane force winds. Almost. All right, that's yet to come today. I need to post that. But they are talking about power outages. Okay, so let's go to SPC. I always like to read their discussions. Never thought I'd read. I've never really been a good reader, but now I read a little more. So we look at long-range discussion here. Frontal wave development appears possible Friday across the Gulf, which would move eastward and bring some thunderstorm potential into parts of the Florida Peninsula. Not a lot of upper-level wind support to create anything too severe, but they're still watching for potential. So we got to keep an eye on that. There could be some sneaky storms Florida Peninsula for Friday. The tropical tidbits here, I was kind of surprised we got both models on board here a little bit more than I thought they would be this morning as far as the low pressure goes. So here's the latest GFS. You can see, that's kind of heavy rain. This is Friday midday, but look, 10-14, not an organized low pressure, but it is a low pressure. So we'll have some winds to it, but the question mark will be that moisture, the rains. There could be some rains, and that's pretty heavy. Euro, a little slower, but look at this. Starts to bring it in. This is the 6Z. We'll go to the 00Z. So it's kind of showing you the same blob. This is later Friday into Saturday here. So again, it's not organized, it's not tropical, obviously, but it is a low pressure area, and they could bring some winds, and you never know this time of year, with the jet stream. They're saying that the upper level winds won't support anything too severe, but this is that secondary surge of moisture coming in after Thanksgiving that I got my eye on. We'll see what it does. Kind of interesting, that's for sure. Let's look at some upper level winds. I don't know what kind of winds, but we can get 250 winds, I guess. Yeah, not the most strongest jet going into Florida that would create some instability, but still worth obviously watching what kind of storms we get. And there could be some rain, could be an inch of rain, could be some sneaky rains. Let's look. Looking down the road real quick, I saw some storm potential Monday. Let's see what we got cooking after this weekend. There's another little low pressure popping into the Gulf here, maybe. Nah, I don't like going too far out this time of year. The models are terrible. Could be, well, whatever. GFS is showing a little surge of moisture early next week. Another round. I mean, if you were to go off of what El Nino says in Florida and jet streams and what we're seeing, a pattern, this is next week. This is exactly what they talked about with El Nino. We got a gap, then we have extra juicy down south, and everything lifts up a little bit more north. So, this could be maybe, signs of jet stream induced storms next week, but it's too far away yet. I don't like going out that far, but I do like to talk about it and see what we might have cooking. So there is a little bit of jet stream action early next week. It could bring some storms possibly. So we'll see. Here's your anomaly map for next week. So the Euro is showing moisture coming in. So there could be a little pop next week coming in, first part of the week of next week down. So that could be what's brewing next week. This little pop of moisture. Yeah, so we'll see. But we're definitely watching this weekend with rains. All right, so we're gonna look at some other stuff now about what's coming possibly. So anyway, there's no Hurricane Veronica. Morning, Miss Lori, USVI. Nader warnings bill. Yeah, I don't think they. They had a lot of people out there chasing. I have a hard time with tornado chasing. It's just like so hit or miss, random. Oh, thanks for the stars, Miss Lori. Miss Darcel Wright from Burlington. Gonna get cooler, Fred. Yep. Thanksgiving's gonna be in the 40s when you wake up. All right, so let's talk about this weekend. So this is going to be interesting. This is what's coming Thursday night. A little blob of moisture. This will be kind of interesting to see what happens. This is the latest GFS. These are rain. This is basically a rain map here, but you can see where the low pressure is expected to be setting up at. Somewhere down here. This is Friday. It comes across the state, and it's long gone by Saturday morning. So it's a quick mover. By Saturday, 2 p.m., it's dry out there. So there's our, could bring a little action maybe to the East Coast Saturday, maybe Bermuda. You guys get all the leftovers. This is Sunday, maybe a little rains, but nothing organized. We'll just see what it looks like in the Gulf, though. This is Friday, 2 a.m. And then the Euro, same thing. Here it is, Friday, 2 a.m. Euro's showing a little more thunderstorms with it. here's what the latest Euro shows. Some thunder. There's your low. Could bring some rain. And it comes across the state Saturday, 3 p.m., a little bit there. And, it's basically all frontal line leftovers. Where the heck's Bermuda at? Where'd you go? Oh, you're way over here. You guys move your island. And, yeah, look at that. So you could get a little leftover Sunday, Monday for you guys. So, as far as winds go Friday, let's take a look at that. I mean, rainfall, let's look at rain accumulation. So the Euro's showing this for the next 5 days. This is from the secondary surge. So, depending on where that little blob of low pressure goes, could see 2 to 3 inches. This is 3.6 Northport, 2.4, even almost maybe an inch in Tampa. Now, this isn't the frontal line. The frontal line that's coming down before Thanksgiving doesn't look like it has a lot of rain at all. This is all going to come from that secondary surge and Friday, Saturday. So the first front isn't going to bring a lot. You can see these totals are very, very, very little for the next 3 days. It's the next 5 days map that starts to show this Gulf surge. So we could see an inch in Daytona, Palm Bay. GFS is a little low or a little lower for the southern areas, but still shows an inch in Tampa, inch Spring Hill, inch Lakeland. So it's something to talk about. Euro doesn't, the HRR doesn't go out that quite far yet. NAM, maybe 60 hours it will. Doesn't really do anything with it. Icon's not very aggressive at all with the rainfall, but so there's that. Winds, take a look at the Euro. Euro is probably the most aggressive with the winds. Friday, 1 p.m. There's our little blob. So we're gonna, if you're out there, definitely you want to watch this if you're fishing. Hope out in the Gulf of Mexico, there's the incoming little low pressure area, and it could get quite windy, depending on wherever this thing sets up. There's Saturday, 1 p.m. They will be coming out of the north, so it won't be that bad, but it could be along the southern side of this thing, pushing up into the lower parts of South Florida. Could have some incoming winds on the east coast from this old frontal line boundary. So basically, it's an old frontal line boundary, but the tails of these frontal line boundaries sometimes get a little active, And there are a couple ensembles showing not development of tropics, but low pressure development, meaning just a little deeper low. I was a little surprised this morning, a little bit, not much. I mean, you got 51 members of the Euro. There's 2 that are showing 980 to 999. So this is basically just your low pressure heading east, and does not mean tropical. It just means low pressure. So interesting. So we'll see. That's really the only thing to watch. Josh, yeah, I did see Reed. What did he read? What did he? I can't read. There's a heart right there. I can't read your comment. Reed posted some food. Is that what you're talking about? Something in Louisiana. Anyway, so hope everybody's. Let's look at travel weather. All right, so I guess the Northeast really. We'll see. The original threat that we had originally with some sort of a nor'easter kind of backed off a little bit. I don't think we're going to see any big travel issues. There's your heavy rains tomorrow. This is tomorrow morning. Not that it really stands out. I mean, 998 pressure over Cape Cod Wednesday. We could see some snow out of this. I mean, possibly. Let's see here. I click around. I think they had a new. I was gonna pull something new, but they don't. All right. Here is. So you could have some snow, maybe. You're used to it up there, but there's no blizzard or anything. It's a fast mover. It gets on out of here. So this is your Wednesday rains. You can see Florida down here. You ain't getting much at all. In fact, let's zoom in on the southeast just to show you what you got coming. So as we've been seeing all year, obviously things are drying up the farther south they go. But because of this El Nino pattern, here comes that secondary surge coming across. So, you know, it's been the story of the year. Here's rainfall through tomorrow morning, and it looks like, look at this, peters out by Thanksgiving. So for some reason, the peninsula, Zippo, this is the rainfall through Thanksgiving morning. So that means that front obviously didn't bring a lot to the table. But then here comes that secondary surge coming across. So there you go. Pretty cool, right? We'll see what happens there. Let's look at some temperatures again on the whole country. We'll look at Thanksgiving morning and night. So let's look at your low temperatures for Thanksgiving are here. So really Wednesday night would be here, tomorrow night. Thanksgiving morning, like we said, 70s, 60s, low. You know, hey, we can have 70s. But your Thanksgiving day lows, which would mean Friday morning, we did get that front come through at least 2/3 of the state here. 30s possibly. Let's go ahead and zoom in really close to Florida since everybody else is used to winter. Here's Thanksgiving night temperatures. We can see 50s. Hey, fire pits on Thanksgiving. Get wood. 30s for the upper panhandle Thanksgiving day. Night, that is. Night. Thanksgiving night. But look at that, man. 40s, 50s. Could see some 60s down in Miami on Thanksgiving night. Could be. High temperatures for Thanksgiving. 70s, like we said. Hey, that's not bad at all. Look at that, man. Might not even. This is the blended models. That's good news. Sorry. Now we're gonna draw a line. But look at this. These are high temperatures on Thanksgiving Day. 70s. That's almost like chilly. Chilly on Thanksgiving. 50s for a high in the panhandle. It's Thanksgiving Day. That's pretty cool. I need to post that. And then as we get on to Friday, the heat starts coming back. Hey, not too bad though. We'll be in the 70s over the weekend. That's because of those rains are coming to kind of mess things up. So yeah, we're going to be stuck in that weather pattern. So those temperatures are going to remain for a few days at least. We don't see anything crazy with high temperatures. Might not even. He's starting to creep back up to 80s on Sunday here, Fort Myers. Upper 80s, maybe down south. But these are high temperatures, not too bad. What a tale of two differences, man. We got 60s for highs on Sunday. We got 80s for highs for Sunday. I wanted to go on the boat Sunday. Let's see what kind of winds we're going to get here for Sunday. Sunday morning. Nothing. Ooh. Good day for boating on Sunday. Look at that. No winds. Oh, look at that. So if you're going to go boating, Sunday is, don't tell anybody because I don't want to be waiting at their boat ramp. But Sunday looks great as for winds. Saturday could be a little tricky depending on that low pressure area right here where it ends up coming. If it comes at all, but you know. Okay. What else is cooking? So, you're welcome, John Williams. Anything else? Fire pits. Bring it, Kitchen. Kid Rock's coming to Ocala. So we'll be doing a special live June 1st hurricane season kickoff from the Gulf Coast Jam stage. As we'll be up there again for the Gulf Coast Jam featuring Morgan Wallen. Yay! Cody Johnson and Jelly Roll, and I'm not sure the fourth headliner. Billy Currington's going to be there, though. I love that. Mama made the Sweet Iced Tea song, and People Are Crazy. I love those two songs. Those actually are like two of my go-to feel-good songs. People Are Crazy. Good songs. Alright, so that's that. Let's see what else we can talk about. Yeah, it does look like a good lineup. Oh, I didn't show my shirt. I'll do it tomorrow because I lose everybody. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do it now. No, I'll do it tomorrow. I still got to show something that I got in the mail. I meant to do it this morning. Yeah, Corrine, you got some storms coming your way for the next couple days. It looks like it's going to clear on out of here tomorrow, but it's going to kind of linger. Oh, I wanted to show you future radar, by the way. Did we talk about future radar? I think I started to. I thought. Bitchin' moaning. All right. So we'll go 12Z. Here's what we got. So here's today, noontime. Here's tonight. Here's that main line coming back overnight tonight. See, you can see the Florida rains just ain't really happening. This is through today, through tonight. This is midnight. This is midnight. And here's tomorrow wake up. So there's 7 a.m. tomorrow. Scattered little guys here and there, down in here, you know. But it gets heavier the more northeast you go. This is tomorrow, Thanksgiving Eve. And then it kind of, you know, so they're talking about storms here possible tomorrow morning across eastern Carolina. Definitely you're seeing that here with some supercells possibly. A little secondary surge for the eastern part of North Carolina. This is tomorrow morning. By afternoon, though, there's our skinny little line passing through Florida. By tomorrow night, a little bit of hang on, wait for me guys here. And then by midnight Wednesday, the front's gone, and we got a little bit of lingering down in South Florida. Could be a couple spotty rain showers late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. And that's it. So there's Thanksgiving wake up right there. Boom. God, can you believe it's Thanksgiving already? Do it now. What are we doing, Shelly? I didn't know what I was talking about. Yeah, so this, you know, just keep your weather alerts up. Today is not as severe as it was yesterday. Doesn't mean you can't get a little pop-up storm out of nowhere. I mean, we still got some supercell composites throughout the day today. So, you know, this is 2-3 o'clock today. So we still have some storm potential, it appears, before things start petering out. So yeah, look at that. Anything in the light blue areas, we could still see some storms today. And if you go back and look at the Storm Prediction Center, that you can see why. Right here, boom. So that yellow area is basically right here later today. So yeah, still stuff to watch today. We'll see. It could be a tornado watch later. You know, you start adding in that little bit of daytime heating. Yeah, you even got some tornado parameters showing up. So yeah, I would still think that today, you know, pay attention to those SPC forecast maps. They're pretty smart. So yeah. All right. Cool. Any questions? Oh, show the shirt. No, we got nobody watching. If I do the shirt, then no, I don't know. No, I won't forget. Oh, so anyway, any more last second questions? Future radar, Bob. I just did it, buddy. Scattered, smothered, covered. Oh, it just sounds like the way I like my grits. Jody, how's it going? Boudin balls. What are they? Somebody just honked out front. What does that mean? Oh, Bob, here you go, buddy. Actually, it's like tape delayed. The I see the chat later. We had a raccoon last night. Nothing there. I did get my Dancing Santa, by the way. I put them together. He was dancing last night. Best $100 you'll ever spend. Go to Walmart and Google Dancing Santa. It's the most coolest Christmas prop ever. Sings a whole variety of songs. Dances his hands. Turns his belly. And his mouth moves. It looks so real. And like I said, you can put your own music to it, which is pretty neat. So, travel delays, I don't know, Gladys. I mean, so Wednesday looks like the worst day for the Northeast as far as rains and winds go. Not seeing anything too bad. Nothing that really stands out that I've been following. So, you know, hopefully not, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't see anything that really, you know, other than just normal rains and snows. Nothing stands out right now, other than normal delays, possibly. Man, the lines I've heard are terribly long. So glad that we are not traveling. The lines are incredible at the airports right now. Oh, there'll be a video, Katie Haley. I'll probably be doing a TikTok right now. Or two. Oh, man. My mom just messaged me and said she got her mantle done. That's pretty cool. Everybody's getting Christmas out so much earlier this year. Let's see what my TikTok last night. I had 100,000 on my TikTok last night. 246.7. So we're 3,000 away from 250,000 people over there. Oh, I'm at the video I did yesterday. It was 102,000. Because I said a hurricane is coming to Gatlinburg. I'm out. You know, I hate clickbait, but I gotta. You know, whatever. All right, we're going to roll. Hey, I had a lot of positive responses on our weather station Tempest picture yesterday, so appreciate that. I can't think of anything else to really talk about. So we'll be live again tomorrow. And definitely not Thanksgiving, probably not Friday. Shelley wants the day off, so if there's no weather to talk about, we'll probably not do anything Friday. At least live, that is. So, all right. Well, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, you can do your own music. But yes, it's got a auxiliary input. I tell you what, it's the best $100 ever. Ever. I just don't think you should let them run 24 hours a day. So I'm putting mine on a timer. Thank you, Mr. Richard, for following along. You know, we got a cool little weather family. You know, appreciate all the support and all the followers all these years, and we've made it a long way. It's hard to believe. Here's another little cool product. I was thinking of stuff that we talked a lot about Furman yesterday. Let's talk about this real quick. These are some good friends of mine. I was thinking about the GHC, but anyway. So these are really cool. I've had a lot of feedback on these that people that own them. If you remember back when we had Nicole and Ian on the east coast of Florida, they put up these temporary seawalls. Well, this company did it with the state of Florida, U.S. Flood Control, Tiger Dams. So they make a home kit that you fill with water, so you don't have to mess with sandbags. And when the storm passes, you pack it all back up, you put it away, it doesn't take up any space, and you wait for the next storm. But a lot of great feedback on these. So if you looking for a cool little idea, a little gift for Christmas, somebody that might live in a flood-prone area that's always dealing with sandbags, it's a great alternative. Tiger Dam. I got their link on the site, so check it out. I get a lot of great reviews on them. Home barrier flood kits. One thing that bothers me living here in Oldsmar is that when people put up sandbags, then what do you do with them? They're everywhere, right? Like, what do you do with them? I mean, so it's like every other house here has got sandbags on the side of their house, and they get all moldy and wet. All right. So I'll be watching weather all day. We'll see y'all tomorrow. See if there's anything changes. But weather's pretty cut and dry right now, right? Cut and dry. Turkey. All right. Have a great day, everybody. I'm going to go hang some lights on the roof. Wish me luck.